UFC 263 happened yesterday. Israel Adesanya vs Marvin Vettori. Probably the most stacked card
of the year.
Yeah. Very stacked.
Hang on, no, didn't we have like 3 title fights not long ago?
For the Masvidal one?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty stacked.
Yeah, I don't know. The most stacked card of the weekend, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you want to just get straight into?
Did you watch the prelims?
Nah.
I did.
Oh, I did actually watch.
The prelims were actually
I just forgot.
good.
I started with Eric Anders and Darren Stewart, and literally
That was the only fight I didn't watch. So
it
that's
put me
quite
into
lucky.
a coma.
That is why I didn't watch it. But we'll start off. Mobstar Evlov defeated Hakeem Dawodu. He smashed him. Except in the last round where he got like caught with one shot and Rogan freaked out.
I'll point out that Terence McKinney with the 7-second KO.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it, but I mean, obviously.
Imagine if he beat Jorge's record.
Chase Hooper got defeated.
I know, poor guy. That was on the early prelims.
Oh no, that's where he belongs.
But yeah, imagine if Jorge's record got broken. What is Jorge going to be? Jorge is a journeyman if he didn't have that record.
Yeah.
Oh well, but yeah, Evlov defeated Hakeem Dawodu, unanimous decision. He had 1-2 and then Dawodu 1-3.
Lauren Murphy, I heard this was a robbery.
This was a robbery.
Yeah.
To be fair, it probably was a robbery, but I didn't give a shit.
Same with me. I didn't even watch it.
They had to kind of give it to Murphy because they're going to probably put her against Valentina next, which that's going to be murder, which is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, so shame.
Joanne Calderwood, she just
she's just Scottish.
She just did more, I feel.
Yeah.
But in the end, I don't really care.
No, because
same with
champ
this next
beats
fight.
everybody. Oh, this was one of the worst fights I've ever seen.
I literally turned it off halfway through.
Yeah.
It was just clinch against the cage.
Darren Stewart getting cut surely. Who cares?
Who honestly cares? This fight was a bit of a banger though. Brad Riddell defeating Drew Dober.
Pretty decent.
Brad Riddell, apart from Israel Adesanya, has the best chance of being a champion in the city kickboxing. He has the best chance out of everyone there except for Izzy.
So 1% chance.
I wouldn't even give him that.
Because he beats no one in the top 10, I'll tell you right now.
Drew Dober's quite a credible name though.
Yeah,
that's easily the most credible name of his career so far.
Well, I mean, there's always chance for improvement, but I mean,
he got wobbled in round 1, Riddell, and then round 2 and 3 he kind of just rallied back and won.
Yeah. It was a fight of the night though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I think it just kind of came down to the end of the fight. That was where it was best. But the prelims weren't.
I didn't care.
Yeah, they just weren't that. But then we go on to the main card. Disgusting. Paul Craig, I hate you.
I love it.
I hate you. It wasn't broken, which was pretty shocking.
That was his arm. When you saw what happened,
and then he got up there to
his arm got twisted, and it was just facing in the other direction.
Yeah. This is Jamal Hill we're talking about. He got.
Who was undefeated before this as well.
Yeah.
Imagine this being your first loss.
And he'll definitely be out for a few months. Probably up to a year.
It was only dislocated though.
I know, but it looks so disgusting. Has he... Oh, he did a no contest. He beat Open St. Peru.
There's quite a bit of shit talking leading up to this one.
Yeah, on Embedded and stuff.
Don't really even know why, just because. I don't know.
Paul Craig... Jamal Hill came up to Paul Craig. In the video that I saw, he's like, you're a funny guy. And then Paul Craig was like, I'm going to fuck you up, mate. And it was like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, I saw they had a few altercations, but they were all respectful afterwards.
He kind of have to be. Credit to Jamal Hill. He actually he
didn't tap. I mean, he couldn't even use his arm, but
bro, when he was just flailing around, I was like
he took some massive shots when he was just locked in the fucking triangle.
Yeah, it was nasty. Speaking of nasty, Bilal Big Head Muhammad defeating Damian Maia.
This was just
the most boring fight.
No, it wasn't as bad as Anders vs Stewart, but it wasn't far off.
Bro, the comments.
Who is afraid? Okay, after the first round, you've seen that Maia's not able to take you down. How are you afraid to strike with him? He's got 2 striking.
Yeah. So I watched. There was, I think it was an MMAJunkie.com or whatever it is on Instagram, posted of Bilal after the fight. He's like, I was hoping Leon got knocked out so I could run that back. All the comments were just, bro, you couldn't strike with, you couldn't finish a 45-year-old Damian Maia.
Yeah.
What the fuck? People
He
were
did
like,
it-
I
oh.
thought his head was photoshopped. Like, fuck, they were funny. But yeah, Bilal Muhammad riding off their fucking no contest against Leon Edwards.
Yeah. I was just careless. I was scared.
Did not give
I
a shit.
had no cares.
He just got pieced.
Yeah.
Like Damien Meyer did.
I didn't expect this to be good, though.
I think he failed like 20 takedowns.
Yeah.
Um,
Because Damien Meyer, good jiu-jitsu, but not really good wrestler.
exactly.
So,
And
yeah,
then
cool. Damien Meyer probably was his last fight. Dana said it was.
it was on his contract. So
And, I mean, at this point, why? Why even?
yeah, he hasn't even really had like a notable career though. Like he had that fight against Anderson, which was like the worst fight of all time.
He's got like a good... He's known for his skills, but, like, he doesn't really ever beat the big names.
Yeah,
Because he kind of is one-dimensional.
always the bridesmaid.
But, I mean-
Actually, not even. He's always like the flower girl.
Right off into the sunset, Damien.
Yeah, see you, Dame. And then move on to the
I've got a lot to say about this next fight.
yeah. Okay,
I'll tell
we'll
you.
get on to it straight away. Then Leon Edwards defeating Nate Edwards.
Edwards.
Leon Edwards defeating Nate Diaz. 49-46, 49-46, 49-46. Only really lost the last round because of the wobble. To be fair, he was like out on his feet.
This fight, just Nate Diaz in general. I'm sorry. I understand why people like him, but every fight that I see, I'm sorry. Like, and the way people react, they're like, I don't want to go off into like the Mesfers rant.
No, do it.
But just after
We got time.
all the comments, like, no, Nate was the winner in my book. If this was a real fight, Nate would have taken him out.
That's what Nate said. It's like,
And it's like-
if the real fight would have won this.
His fans are just delusional, honestly. Like, he got paced for 24 and a half minutes, essentially.
Yeah.
Dominated. And
And the fact that he couldn't finish Leon at the end.
Nate didn't even fucking try and do anything for 4 rounds, and people, like, after that, I'm like, I was yelling at the screen, but like, Nate, can you fucking do something? Like, I don't know how people don't get frustrated
I think
watching him.
he knew that he wasn't going to win, and he just
I don't
didn't
know.
give a shit.
I don't know. Because he spent the whole fight just showing Leon his ass.
Yeah.
Like, and he just walked away from him, and he was barely engaging the whole time. And people can say, "Oh, Leon was doing fuck all as well," but he didn't even need to. Like, he just had the win so easily. Like, it's with the leg kicks and everything, and Leon never really takes any more risks than he has to,
Which is smart.
it's a smart thing, but it's kind of frustrating.
That's why he hasn't had a title shot.
It's kind of frustrating sometimes when you're watching because you could follow up here. You don't need to though, but I mean, it would just be
I think
more
it's,
exciting if
like,
you did.
He is a sniper when it comes to like counter strikes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
He took Diaz down a few times. His ground game wasn't bad. Like he almost got caught in an ankle lock, or not an ankle lock, a fucking knee bar or whatever it
Yeah.
is. A few times.
I
There's
just
probably
thought-
like 2 or 3 times that happened.
I just saw everyone shitting on Leon after this, and I'm like, he literally
The crowd
rolled,
was booing him
He
and stuff.
rolled Nate, except for the last run, and everyone was like, I'm not. Yeah, okay. When that happened, I was like, because I wanted Nate to win, but after the way he fought, like, how can you not find that frustrating to watch?
I didn't even, because I didn't see the initial strike.
Yeah.
And then I heard Rogan go, this is when I text you, I was like, I can't stand Rogan. I just hit my head, oh, and I was like,
Yeah.
Nate must have landed a leg kick or something.
No.
And then I look up and Leon's like,
Leon was almost out of there, but to be fair, like, I don't know. To be
if
fair, I
Nate
don't know.
had actually just charged at him instead
Nate
of going,
pointed at him and taunted him straight away. That's the thing. There's a thing with the Diaz brothers all the time. There's been so much time fucking around and then complain about losing. It's just, they do so much shit that makes it hard to like them. But they just have such a loyal fan base, but they do so much
Yeah.
dumb shit.
the fact that Nick Diaz I think Nick Diaz gets rolled by everyone.
Yeah, that's why I don't want him to come back. But yeah, they always make excuses for losing as well. He's like, I got a cut in training camp, that's why it was delayed, and then I just
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
be
like, that's
fucked.
why the first fight, I would understand if like they had the first fight, but it was postponed so you
If
could heal
anyone
from
else
that.
like acted the way they do, they'd get so shit on them about, all you do is make excuses and you're such a, like, not a bitch when he's fighting, but it's just, I don't know what his plan was.
I still want to see Diaz versus Usman.
Just for domination.
Just for murder.
I mean, is Leon versus Usman next?
No.
Colby.
No. Oh wait, Colby versus Leon or Usman?
Usman.
Usman. Yeah, we'll talk about
Leon, I think, is fighting Masvidal.
Leon will be fighting Masvidal next. He wants a title shot. He's not going to get it. Dana White's already said it.
People said he lost the title shot because he got rocked in the last round. Like, how is that?
To be fair, like, I don't agree with that, but if that was against Usman, he would have been finished.
Yeah, I reckon.
The
Usman,
initial shot would have
no
put
one
him down.
beats Usman.
No, not unless CM Punk comes back
Yeah, or Mike Jackson.
or Bilal Muhammad.
I never want to see Bilal fight again. But anyway, co-main event.
Yeah,
That shocked me.
I don't even know. Like, to be fair,
Davison just didn't show up at all.
yeah,
He
like,
did nothing.
granted to him, he did win, not technically, but he did win the first fight. He only lost because of the nut
Yeah,
kick.
I know. I thought he should have. So I thought he should have won, but then at the same time, it was only a draw because he got a point deducted. But I was
Exactly.
I wasn't even mad at a draw
Because
either.
it was just such a sick fight.
Yeah, that's why it was just complete domination. I don't know.
But yeah, Brandon Moreno, he dropped him in the first. Second was a bit more relaxed. And then the third, he just kind of... He took us back a few times and then...
People reckon that he, because he gassed in the last fight kind of a bit, that he was trying to...
Save himself.
But also, he had a real bad weight cut, I
He
think,
did.
as
He
well.
almost missed,
and he only
he almost
just
missed
made weight.
I think he made it with the last 30 seconds.
Do you reckon he moves up then? The thing is, though, like, everyone... Joe Rogan's always like, oh, he's so big for this weight class. But I reckon if he
He's actually not. Moreno's taller
I reckon
than
he'll
him.
look so small at bantamweight.
Moreno's 5'7", and I think he's 5'5".
He's ripped, but he's like, he doesn't look big at all.
He's
But
just a fat head.
yeah, he's a... I don't know. Obviously, it's annoying, though, because... Moreno's a nice guy, whatever, so I get why everyone likes him. But Davison,
That was a cool win, though. Like, the whole crowd was fucking
But
pumping.
Davison is like a way more exciting fighter to
Yeah.
watch.
But
And yeah,
I think they'll run it back in a few months. On to the main event now. Izzy defeating Marvin.
yeah,
standard.
this is literally exactly how I thought this fight was going to go. Just Israel completely rolling him in the striking exchanges, and Vettori got a few takedowns, but he couldn't really do anything with them. He almost kind of got him into a choke, but not really.
Went for a takedown with like 20 seconds left when he needed a finish.
And then reckons he won the fight.
And he was
that's
getting-
pure delusion.
He was getting angry at his corner because his corner were actually being honest with him this time and being like, you're down 4. Like, going into the 5th, his corner was like, you need to finish. And he
Yeah.
was like looking annoyed because they didn't think he was winning. It's like, you need to actually change your attitude if you're going to succeed.
I don't like Marvin Vettori at all.
I think he gets smashed by Whittaker,
Yeah, Costa.
smashed by Costa.
But the thing was, he hadn't even fought anyone in the top 5 before this.
Yeah.
He got put to 3rd ranked after beating Kevin Holland, who was like 10th or 11th. He wasn't even deserving of the shot to begin with.
I'm glad he he would have fucked up Darren
And
Till.
the thing was, he reckoned... What?
He would have fucked up Darren Till.
Do you reckon Vettori?
Yeah.
What? No.
You don't reckon?
Nah.
Not fucked up, but he would have beaten him.
Nah.
I reckon.
I don't reckon. But Vettori... They only had this because Vettori thinks he won a split decision, which didn't win either. Chris
And
Lee
'cause
fuck
he
off.
was willing to take it on like a few weeks or a few months.
It was because Whittaker didn't want to fight yet or whatever. But not much to say really, just domination.
Yeah, the next fight to make is Izzy versus Rob.
2, which I think... I don't
It's
know.
not happening over here.
Israel probably wins again, I'd say.
I don't know. Rob looked so impressive in the fight against Gastelum, but then it's only Gastelum. So I just
Yeah.
and he pieced up Till and Cannonier. It's just, I don't know.
I know.
But do you reckon if Rob just goes hard on his like jiu-jitsu?
Do you reckon he'll fully try to... Will he fully try to wrestle though?
I don't think he'll fully try to wrestle.
I still can't even believe to this day how dominated he got in the first fight.
I think if anyone, this is probably, I don't know if this sounds crazy, but I feel like Rob Whittaker probably has more strength than Paulo Costa, like to actually hold someone down. Like Paulo Costa's obviously jacked, but I feel like if anyone was going to do what
Whittaker's got
Blachowicz did,
more of a enduring, if that makes sense, strength, which
Yeah.
lasts longer.
that's what I mean. Like if someone's going to hold him down like Blachowicz did to Izzy,
And it won't just be bursts like
it's going to
Costa,
be
I reckon.
Rob. So he definitely.
Do you reckon there's no like that? Because Gastelum was able to beat him in some striking exchanges, which is just,
Who, Whitaker?
yeah,
What is
Adesanya, which is pretty.
I don't
funny.
even know. That just wasn't even like looking back at those two Izzies now. I'm just like, what the? That just what? Because he
I
has
feel
just
like now
fucked
he's
up
like,
everyone.
oh, I don't have to get into these fucking battles.
Yeah.
He just keeps people where he wants them. But I think
But if he beats Whitaker again, it's
it's
there's
done.
no one else to beat.
Because he's not. He won't go back to light heavyweight. I don't think.
Not unless Jan loses to Glover.
What, Izzy vs Glover?
Because I reckon
Who would care about that?
Izzy would not fight Yuri Prohashka. He's too big.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it like.
Yeah, I don't
I
see him
reckon
going
he had a
back
shot
up.
at light heavyweight and that was it. But
You know
I
what will
mean,
happen?
after he beats Whitaker, there's no one else. That I
Whitaker,
can
imagine
think of.
Whitaker beats Adesanya, and then Usman comes up and beats Whitaker.
Usman's way too small, I reckon.
He'd be strong.
But he's so small.
Who knows?
I don't know. Is he though? Is he that small? Is
Probably
he
not.
Adesanya?
No. He's like the opposite of Adesanya.
But yeah, I don't know. That's it. Kind of a long card. I think it was the longest card
It
of all
was the
time.
longest. It was like three.
There was
3
like
hours
yeah.
total
That's what.
fight
There's
time.
no finishes apart from that one KO and one submission or two
25,
subs.
50.
But I definitely wanted a bit more.
Every single fight on the prelims was a fucking decision.
I wanted some more finishes because I was kind of just sitting watching
So
this.
we
It's
had
like
1, 2, 3 finishes on the entire card.
Yeah.
Granted, one of them was 17 seconds. 7 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't the most exciting card of
It
all
definitely
time.
didn't live up to what, like, because I wanted Leon Nate to be a war kind of. Same with the co-main event, and that was just so one-sided. And then I was hoping Vittoria would get knocked out, but
Yeah.
no, nothing I really wanted to happen happened. But
Oh, well.
anyway,
Anyway, let us know in the comments what you thought of UFC 263.
yeah.
Do you-
Next we got Conor.
Yeah, Conor versus Dustin. That card is fucking dead though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't Sean O'Malley on that card against a tin can?
You just proved my point even
No,
further.
but at least it'll be highlight reel.
I think the co-main event is wife beat it. Yeah, Taito Ivasa. Oh, what?
Wait, I thought,
Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson's on that card.
I thought that was in a fight. No,
That's what I thought.
Maybe
Oh,
they
yeah, actually,
changed
this
it.
isn't bad.
Nico Price.
Yeah,
versus your-
Kevin Lee, Sean Brady. I hate Michelle Pereira.
That's actually not a bad card. Like,
but you should
depending
have-
what
you should
order
have-
they have in them.
Yeah,
They
'cause
should
at
have
the
Dustin, Main, Gilbert, co-main, and then O'Malley, Price, Lee to fill out the rest of the
I
main
wouldn't mind
card.
seeing Gilbert versus Stephen Thompson as a 5-rounder.
Yeah,
Give us more 5-round non-title fights.
yeah, definitely. I reckon if it's like top 5 contenders, it should be a 5-rounder. But Taito Ivasa's probably got a main event in the whole card.
Oh, fuck off, Taito Ivasa, Greg Hardy. Just put Taito Ivasa in a wig and have Greg Hardy beat him up. But yeah, let us know. Let us know in the comments what you thought of UFC 263.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see who fight next? Did you
Yeah.
enjoy it? Were you bored by it? Did you watch the TikTokers fight instead? But yeah, give us a like and subscribe.
Cheers.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Pa, 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 pa. Peace.